I introduce myself. My name is Sharan Laki Mohan. Geometri 25 DDT 19 F1156.
And my name is Muhammad Kawiyaya. My number is 25 DDT 19 F1166.
Today we are explain about two OS for two Android handphone. This is Samsung handphone. This is VIVO handphone. This phone name is Samsung J7 Pro.
And this is VIVO Y31N.
First, I describe OS function for this Samsung Android phone. First, open this device, and then go to setting, and then go to about phone. You will now see the phone number, status of the phone. These are provide SIM card status, IMEI information, IP address, Wi-Fi MAC address, Bluetooth address, serial number, uptime, and device status. And then this device name is J7 Pro. Legal information. This side we want to see open source license, Google legal, system web view license, Samsung legal, and safety information. And then model number of this Android Samsung phone SM J730G/DS, software information, and battery information. In this software information, we want to see Android version, Samsung Xperia version, investment version, Canal version, build number, Android status, security certification, Connox version, and Android security patch level.
And now we're going to open the OS function for VIVO Y21L. So first we open the power button, open it, and have a password. And sure enough, this is the home button. Go to setting, and you can see go to more setting and click about phone. And as you can see, this is the iPhone Touch OS function, kind of version they're using. So in the description you can see some model number for this Android, some Android version 5.1.1. There's also Android security patch level, processor using 1.2 GHz Snapdragon 410 quad core, CPU with time data, RAM, VIVO Home, software version, baseband version, kernel version, compile time, and usage time. There's battery status. You can see this charging because we're not charging it, as you can see. And there's also like IP address, Wi-Fi MAC address, and Bluetooth address. There's SIM to be two because it's using a dual SIM slot. And some last but not least, some legal information for the VIVO and open source system. That's all for this phone, and let's continue on to the next one.
This Android device, Samsung have a special. This means a special function. This means this phone can do a split screen. For example, you want to open one program like YouTube, and then press this one, and then press this one. This make a split screen. For we want to use two programs for one time. That is on special for this Android Samsung phone.
Alright, for the next one, VIVO Y21L specialty is mostly, you can see it does differently from most phone, because most information or like a shortcut is mostly up here on above, but it make it different for the version by letting it using from the bottom side. As you can see there even some open apps that have been used beforehand, and that's the user, and by pressing speeding up you deleting every application from being used. There's also the screen light and the volume, and also there's Wi-Fi, flashlight, self-capture data, vibration and such. For example, if you want to edit it, you can move it by pressing GPS to move it here and moving it out, the power off. When you done, press done, and you can see there's changes from the layout. And this is the specialty of using this phone.
Now I explain three function of widget for this Android device, Samsung device. Open and then widget. First function is calendar. Open this calendar and now see the calendar date, and this calendar used for mostly see a date for upcoming year, upcoming month, for anything. These are first function for this Android device. Okay, second function is second widget is clock. This clock mostly used for set an alarm, see the word clock time, and do a stopwatch and set a timer. This is a second widget for this Android Samsung device. And third one is calculator. This is also called widget. We want to calculate any problem in math or calculation. We do forget answer. For example, 2 plus 2 we get 4. These are example for use calculator for this Android device. Okay, this Android device have a security system, so we cannot add or install any security program for this Android device. Go to setting and then go to lock screen and security. You want to see fingerprint scanner, screen lock type. These are all the content of security. For example, security screen lock type, and this pattern. Continue and re-enter the pattern. Confirm. Done. Now we can see the home screen is secure by a password. These are the function for this Android Samsung device. That's all from me.
So for this VIVO 81L, I will show you how the widgets and the security. First, so I will show you how the clock first. So this is the alarm that I use for waking me up. So for example, so if you don't want this hour by the looks of it, so it's turned on. So if you don't want to turn it off by swiping it. And there's also, other than alarm, there is the world clock that you use from around the world to see what time it is. There's stopwatch for timing, and there's timer for those who doing cooking, for example lah. Alright, then next we will go to calendar. So the calendar, as you can previously know, it show you the month, year and days later for the exact event you want. So you can do the event. Just for example, you want to date something on the 10th October for event that you want to go, just pressing plus and type the event of the day, and when you're done, just press the done button. So I don't have any event, but that's what I'm going to talk about. But last but not least, we're going to the setting. So this phone has already have a setting of security that you seen in the early moment ago. So go to security and go to screen lock. So right now I will input some security password, so I have to unlock it, and you can choose between the four of these. There's none. When you open to the home screen, to the slide, press the third is the pattern, and last but not least is the password that we are using right now. So we're going to go to the password, insert a new password, for example 0420, and insert it again, and that is your password. But before you do that, this extra password, like an extra security backup password. So if you forget your original password, just put in the question you like to put it. There's a variety, there's even one that custom for you want to make a question. So for this I want to use the school, and this one I'm gonna insert this specific password, and done. For that is the security code I'm putting. So as you can see, after I power it off and turning it on, there is the password that I will insert it, the number, and there you go. That is how the security for this phone works.